and welcome to the show. Today my guest is none other than Jeanne the Dolphin Lady. She is a transformational healer, an intuitive coach, and the owner of Dolphin Touch Wellness Center in Kapa'a, Kauai. Please say hello and welcome Jeanne Russell.
Hello, Orgena. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and it's such a joy to have you. And
thank you.
I mean, the Dolphin Lady, where does that come from? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've always had an attraction to dolphins, and it just evolved where I'm just connected to the dolphins and want to work with them, and they've worked with me. And it started as a thing of service where I wanted to save the dolphins, and I was really drawn to the dolphins, and I grew up with Flipper and all those other shows that connected with the dolphins, and I wanted to live here and come to Hawaii.
So you started off as wanting to save the dolphins.
Correct.
Right? This was a
Yes,
passion.
that was my passion. I wanted to save the dolphins. I saw them getting caught in tuna nets, and it just pulled on my heartstrings, and I'm like, I'm going to go save the dolphins. And I started tuning into them, and then I had 2 little kids, and then we moved to Hawaii, and that was part of the reason why we moved here, to connect more with the dolphins. And as I did, and I started doing meditations and connecting with the dolphins, and going out with them, and I swam with them and did different things with them, they showed me in a very profound meditation that we're here to save you. And it was like an epiphany. It was a real eye-opener, a very humbling experience, because I felt like, well, we're the superior race here, and we're the ones that are saving you. And and then you look into the dolphins and you find that the size of their brain proportionate to their body is actually more than ours. And so you find out all these things about the dolphins, and and then in meditation they showed me how they're here on the planet to hold the vibration of love and light. So through that vibration of love and light, we're raising the consciousness of the planet, and they love the human race, so they assist us in this process of ascension. And I have learned much from being with them. And so my path, everyone has a different path, and path to enlightenment, if you will. And by connecting and meditating and swimming and being with them has taught me so much.
Wow, I love that. I love the flip, right?
Yes, the flipper.
Yeah, flipper. I totally thought of that too. I said, the flipper was in there, because it's not you saving them, but they're actually here to save us.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's a thing about joy when it comes to dolphins, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah. So they taught me. I mean, I can be very stubborn or hard-headed or work really hard. I grew up probably like you work hard to get ahead and everything else, and just do it, and everything has to be difficult to make things successful, and struggle if
hard.
you want it. And it totally opened my eyes up to that and showed me that it really doesn't have to be that way, and that life can be joyful and playful, and that's the message that I share with others, to open up that awareness that you don't have to suffer, and you don't have to be in pain, or you don't have to be struggling, that life can just be joyful, because there's nothing serious going on down here.
That's what you were saying. I love that. And so tell me, what really transformed things for you, into that message? So before you made this move, I mean, that's a pretty dramatic.
It's a big dramatic.
Yeah, that's a big decision.
Yes.
So what caused that move to happen, and what happened once you did to really kind of anchor in this truth?
The move happened on our honeymoon. My husband and I came to Hawaii. Yeah, be careful.
Right.
Yeah, there was a serendipitous series of events that actually made it so that we came here on our honeymoon. And when we were here, we fell in love. Just fell in love. I knew I wanted to be by a beach, and I was thinking Florida, California, this is what I knew, but when we came to Hawaii, we both said, this is it. And we didn't know how we were going to make it or what was going to happen, but yeah, we just knew that this is where we needed to be.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I love when, you know, there's that knowing that you just go, this is it. It's really clear. You get that green light.
Yeah, it was really a leap of faith because we had 2 little kids.
Yeah.
My son was 1.5 years and my daughter was 3, and we didn't have any job. We didn't have a place to live. I mean, basically, it was.
And you just came?
We just came.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Met some people and made the contacts and made it work and come here. And we figured, well, we're young. If it works, it does.
Right.
And we'll go back. And
Right.
21 years, and we're still here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just celebrated an anniversary.
25th wedding anniversary.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Thank
That's
you.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And as I recall, there was something about your husband that was pretty significant for you also
Yeah.
in this journey.
Actually, I was a math teacher, and I was head of the math department.
Talk
This
about
is my
left
3D
brain,
word, right?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
3D world. And yeah, I worked in a school, a small private school here, and I was head of the math department. It was called Island School. And he actually got injured, and he had nerve injuries in all 4 of his extremities. And he's an oral surgeon, so it was really hard for him to do his work and still have this pain.
Yeah.
So I had read Barbara Brennan's book, The Hands of Light. Awesome book.
Hello.
And I started doing hands-on healing, and he started feeling better. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then I actually started working on somebody else who was another doctor friend of ours. He had a knee injury, and I was like, well, let me try to put my hands on him. So I had done that, and he walked away great. He felt no pain, and I walked away limping.
Oh, it transferred. You took it on.
I took it on. So then I was like,
wow.
hey, game over.
No more of that.
I'm not doing this. And
Had to
so-
learn some of those techniques to protect and
Yes,
to all of that. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I learned Reiki from an amazing lady that was here. She's passed over, but Jeanne Russell. And from that, I was working on my husband doing Reiki in our basement. And while I was working on him, and he was still in pain from the nerve injury, this incredible happening that the dolphins showed up, where they were swimming through the windows, through the walls, coming in through the door, like just swimming around us, and this whole room filled with dolphins. And just tears were flowing down my cheeks, and it was just this overwhelming feeling of love and appreciation I had for them. And I'm still working on him. He doesn't know what I'm doing, that I'm crying or anything, because his head's down on the massage table and had no clue what was going on. But I was just feeling all this energy and just projecting it onto him and letting him feel that energy. And when he got off the table, he's like, "What did you do?"
Right. What did you do to me?
What did you do?
Yeah.
And I said, I just got out of the way and let the dolphins work through me, and the dolphins showed up, and he's like, "Well, I have no more pain."
Just like that.
Just like that. And
Wow.
it was pretty amazing.
That's profound. And he's been pretty much pain-free ever since?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have the nerve
Oh.
injury at all anymore and anything else. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, I want to talk a little more about that healing, because we would by all accounts say that was a healing.
Yeah.
And many would have an issue with that. But I would love to talk more about the dolphin energy, because you're so connected with this, and it has changed everything for you.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about, after that happened, what came next for the two of you, because That was a profound shift.
That was
So, so we'll get into that when we come right back.
okay.
So come back with Jeanne Russell, the Dolphin Lady.
Stay tuned for the next installment of Dolphin Touch.